Hello, people!
Hello, people!
Welcome back to another episode of Smashphyro, best Modpack you ever did see with me, a fair monkey Smashkeys.
And me, Porphyro, your fairy pole bear.
You know what, Porphyro? People have been saying,
What?
Smashkeys, you need to work on your storage. Smashkeys, you need to work on your auto-crafting. Smashkeys.
I really don't think they've been saying that. I haven't heard that.
Well, no, I've been hearing it. I don't... Hello? I've been hearing... Hello? I've been hearing it, so I think Smash... What's that? Make drawers? Drawers and drives? That's right. I heard it. That's... Porphyro, you need to give the people what they want, even if they're just the people inside your own mind. So, we're going to work on some drawers today. Ooh, because we were working on...
But you said AutoCraft, you said we're going to pick out where we're going to put an assembler.
Yes,
remember?
We're going to put an assembler in this room. Picked out, done. Let's drawers and drives.
Yeah. Drawers and drives.
Drawers and drives. Well, okay, so...
And then, yeah.
We're
moving the portals. It's happening. This is an awful place to put them. We both agree.
Well, here, give me a second. Let's get some more controllers. Let's make, honestly, because since this thing is going to be one big controller, let's make a bunch of controllers. There we go. Oof. Oof, because it's going to make our sorting system just a little bit easier. Like, anytime we do anything, it's going to make it easier. So let's, all it has to be... What the heck, Waggz? It's very aqua greenish in here. Love Waggz. Aw, thanks. Waggz, get on my base! Stay away from my house! Stay away from my family.
Security systems need to be
Don't worry, we'll make one. We'll make a security system. Don't even worry about it. I mean, technically it could also be up. That would look nice too. So what if it was up? Then it doesn't have to be in here. Oops. No! Oh goodness. Somebody put water. Help.
It's our infinite water source.
Well, still. Perfect. So this is what this is going to look like, Porphyro. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's just going to be one big, beautiful multi-block. I wonder. Okay, see, look at this. Look at this. So we have to really keep our eye out. Actually, let's get some cables. Are you with me, Porphyro? I think you're with me.
Yeah.
Dense cable, dense covered cable, because we don't need everything. So, you see right here, this used to be, where's my wrench? See this cable here, the dense smart cable? It's saying there's no channels being used, because the dense smart cable is actually not being used anymore. In fact, this one's not even being used either. It's this one. So we swap this out, and then it should go back to whatever it was. Dense smart cable. See? 10. Perfect. So that's how we have to keep track of what's going on where, is by using smart cables. So let's slap a smart cable here. Let's get some dense covered cables going into this room. There we go.
I mean, along the ceiling might be nicer.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, Porphyro, we'll work on this like this now.
Okay.
And then we'll fix it later.
You won't, though.
No, I will. I always say, like, oh...
You say we, but...
We'll fix it later, and then it gets fixed.
That.
So, who's fixing if it's not me? You know what I'm saying? Who's doing it? It's gotta be me. It's gotta be me. How? What's wrong with this wall? Maybe we can cover it up like that. Beautiful. Porphyro, I've been having a good time figuring out our base. Why is this not working?
I'm glad, Smashkeys.
Really? Thank you.
Sure.
What? Porphyro? Okay, so now we need to figure out... Oh, you are in here. We need the what? We need a multi-block multiprocessor, okay? Multi-block multiprocessor. We need interfaces and molecular assembler. So I'm going to ask for a couple. Not even that many. I think maybe, because we already have one, we have 2 interfaces, so let's get another 6 interfaces. Oh, it's going to get faster. It's going to get faster. Then we need some molecular assemblers. Let's get twice as many. Let's get more. Woof. Look at it. And it knows, oh, also last episode, we didn't teach it how to pulverize sand. 64 cobblestone gets you 64 sand. Done. And then we also taught it, hey, encoded 1 skystone block gets you 1 skystone. And you know what? Might as well, while we're here, let's go sand. A stack of sand gets you a stack of glass. Might as well teach it how to do that too, so it doesn't get confused later on in life, you know? Beautiful. So how many molecular assemblers do we have? Molecular assemblers? Sure. Beautiful. Are you ready for this, Porphyro? So here's the thing.
I've been ready this whole time.
Let's slap a dense smart cable here, just so we know what's going on. I mean, we don't have to keep using dense. I think I'm going to really have to go and remember how to use... Oh, you keep disappearing.
I have not moved.
So, I've been messing around. So how this works is it becomes a multi-block pretty quick. So what we're going to do is just do this and this. Because here's the thing. It doesn't need to be super, like, the interface, if we tell it... Do you have empty pockets, Porphyro?
A little.
A little? Okay, come with me. Come and get these with me. Grab from the interfaces. Grab these crafting things. The interface to your left. Just a couple. Because we're going to move them over here. It doesn't matter where they are. I mean, it could matter if we were saving recipes. Like if we were going...
The patterns?
Yep. Wait. Where are you grabbing? Hold on. Sorry. Where are you grabbing?
Oh, they're gone. Oh. They're gone.
They're still there. There's 2 there.
Oh, yeah, but there was 5 there, and they're gone.
Well, I grabbed them. Oh, you are lagging real bad. Oof, you're lagging bad.
Okay.
So, the way the interface works is when we ask... I mean, you could work on efficiency. In the front one, probably. Beautiful. You could work on efficiency. So, the molecular assembler you can speed up, right? And then the more molecular assemblers that are attached to one interface, the faster that interface works. So if I'm telling it to make 64 encoded patterns, right now it's going to make 32 on this assembler and 32 on this assembler. So you could increase efficiency ridiculously by giving it more assemblers and more acceleration cards. The problem with that, it gets expensive really quick. So you really only want to slap more assemblers and more acceleration cards on the interfaces you're going to use a lot, right? Or that have to do a lot of recipes. So that's where you could work on the efficiency. We're not going to because that's too much work. But that's the general how it works. So I don't want to cover up all of these interfaces because I will lose track of so we can cover that one up. We'll put another one here. So we're going to leave that one open for now. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do one more.
That's usually I see people doing them as plus signs.
Exactly. Because the more...
But you don't care.
We don't care too much. Because they're fast enough.
He'll change it in about 10 episodes. Just wait.
You think you're smart, but you're not smart. Like, I think this is fine. So there, and now in this multi-block you can see. So that interface down there is fine. It's full. This interface is only ever going to have 1, 2, 3 molecular assemblers attached to it. This interface is attached to 4. So the stuff that we send to this one is going to go a little bit faster than the other one. Is it a big deal? I don't think so. I mean,
it will be the Smashkeys in about 10 episodes.
If it's a big deal, like if we need something, like I think certain stuff, if it's going to be such a big deal that we need to craft it so fast, like if we need something that's going like crafting that fast, what we'll end up doing is just slapping an interface on a crafter, right? From RF Tools. Because then that'll be better. Because this thing crafts crazy fast. But that's all we need to do. So now, because the dense covered cable is touching the molecular assembler, 8 of 32 channels are being used. All of these molecular assemblers are attached to the network, and we can go look over here. 8 of 32 channels are being used. How we can make this more efficient, instead of running jumbo pipes everywhere, is start doing P2P networks. But I don't want to start doing that just yet because I don't really remember how they work. I remember it's the bundling thing, right? So what we'll do is we'll have a network of these dense cables everywhere, And then in this room, we'll put a P2P network in this room, because then we can have 32 channels using in this room. But then here, it'll only use one channel. And then here, it'll just have a P2P there. It'll work. Oof. But now we can have auto crafting. We're happy with that. We're so happy with that. So now let's work on our storage, Porphyro. So similar situation. We need to figure out what's going where. How much is being used? So we're using 9 channels off this. I feel safe just pulling a cable this way, because we really only need a couple cables in this room. Right? So here, let's even slap a smart conduit here. Actually, can we do... Give me a second. Because we don't need... Oh, jeez. Come on. Stop what you're doing. Smart. So we can just use a regular smart cable, because we're only going to use 8. So we're going to slap a smart cable right here. Dense smart cable. I like the smart cables because, yeah, it just helps you figure out what's going where. You know? So by having in your network, you can be like this. Right? You come over here. And this cable's using 8. This cable's using 0. So the moment we start pulling stuff onto this little cable here, it'll be like, oh, we're using 2. And this one will say, oh, you're using 10. And we can put another dense smart cable there. So you can really keep track of it. I love it so much, Porphyro. So much. I love... You have no idea. Like, it gets a little more complicated, sure. Like, Applied Energistics 2 is a little more complicated than Applied Energistics 1. But then Refined Storage, I prefer this. I prefer this so much. Because it's more complicated, but you get to, do more. You get to drill down more, Ooh. Okay. So what do we want to do now? We want to have storage. We want drawers and drives, right? So we want 2 things. We want a bunch of things. Yeah. Let's make a couple more of those. A couple more of these. Ooh, we're out of iron. We need more iron, Porphyro. We'll make 4 more. Perfect. So we need a couple more storage buses. Then what else do we need? We need some interfaces. I think just a couple. Oh, missing iron. Jeez, come on, Porphyro. What the heck? Porphyro, get it together. Why do I have all this garbage in my inventory? That could possibly be the reason. Items out of here. Molecular assembler, drive, assembler, get out of here. Covered cable. Yeah, we'll leave all this stuff. Okay, so I need to get some iron. So, Porphyro, could you go into our network and pull out an ingot of each metal? Each metal we have.
Oh, God.
Or as many as you can. Like, basically... No, just an ingot of each. Of all the ingots, of all the stuff that you want to compress. Like coal, lapis, redstone, apatite, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Porphyro, also, one thing. It was auto-crafting thing. Come here. Come on here. Come and look at me.
Oh, my
Are you reading a book? What are you doing? Come here.
I'm waiting.
So, this is... Come here. Yeah. You're right behind me. So, the advanced subscriber, when stuff is getting... Because the interface is dumping into the chest, and then the chest is getting pulled out and thrown into these things... These things will only accept, like the engineering press will only accept diamond. It won't accept anything else.
Yeah.
Right? Problem is, the other one, diamond, the one that's making chips, is waiting for stuff. It's waiting for redstone and printed silicon and stuff, so it'll accept everything, including gold ingot. So what I want to do, what's going on? And then what we want to do is there's a filter here. We want to say, dang it needs to be a bigger filter.
Oh, you told me the basic one.
Oh, no, I need a bigger... I need just the next step up filter.
Filter.
I think it's hardened.
Well, whatever. You're getting this one.
No, okay, fine.
It's fine. Here you go.
I'm so full. Of you? JK. Let's get rid of some stuff out of my inventory real quick, please. Thank you. Where is it? Did you give it to me?
You did. Thank
you. Okay. So we want a item duct here. We want a filter, a signalum filter here, and we want to say, hey, don't allow in these things. Blacklist them. That's it. Everything else can go everywhere else. We're fine with it. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't need gold, diamond, or anything like that?
Not the top one. It needs the printed versions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
so that was the big problem. Because I was like, why isn't this crafting? It's because gold was in there. So now when gold gets thrown into there, it's going to get dumped into the right one now, which is just wonderful. Perfect.
You're just wonderful.
Aw, thank
Can I
you.
do stuff with these ingots now?
Yes.
Please.
Wait, not yet. So now we have
Please.
items coming in. So here's what we need to do. First off, we need to... How should we do this to make it look nice? Well, I guess it's no big deal, but I would like it to make it look nice. So what if we just... How far the drawer... Because we're not doing a bunch of drawers, right? So maybe we'll just put them out to here. So put some stuff into these drawers, Porphyro. Actually, in fact, not even that one. So put all those ingots into each one of those drawers until you run out, and then tell me. And we're going to slap a drawer controller. You're full? Do you still have more? Talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then...
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more things.
Perfect. So now also we want to increase the size and then void. Oh wait, wasn't it like much bigger now? Oh yeah, it was huge. Look at that. It's so much more now. Woof. Okay. Let me
Woof?
Woof. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Perfect. And then same thing, and you still have more?
I have 10 more things.
Perfect. More. So what I'm doing is I'm giving it the emerald upgrade so it can hold more stuff, and then I'm giving it the void upgrade because really when it gets that much, when we have 3,072 stacks of signal and blocks, just go ahead and void any more we have. We don't need any more than that. That's too much, in fact. Perfect. Do you have any more?
4 more things.
Oh, geez Louise. Porphyro, come on now.
I said 10 and you put 6 down. What is supposed to happen?
I don't know. I can't do math. I mean, we can also do like bricks and stuff too, hey? Well, we can do everything.
Well, I know, but that's what I got. That's what I thought of. So, unless you got some other ideas, then shoot them out there. Does appetite go in a block?
Probably.
That'd be a good thing to put in there.
Well, it's one of those things, like, particularly for the metal ingots are the only big thing. Same thing with, like, brick and nether brick. It's just like, well, it's just so much easier to deal with it. You know? Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. I'm going to cover these up. So if you ever need to know what's in here, say if you're like, oh, I wonder if glowstone's in this network, T. Huh? It's right there. It says, you see what I'm saying? Come here. So if you look in this inventory and you hit T on one of those blocks to check if they're in the system, it pops you out and it says, hey, the drawer controller and this drawer down here. Isn't that great?
Oh, you put the controller back there. I was like, why is it going to say that then? I see.
Mm-hmm. So now we want to do the storage bus and we want to say, hey, you know, try to dump stuff in here first when you're coming into the network. Easy peasy. So now, when we clean off these disks, so is everything in there that you want in there? We have room for one more thing. We have room for one more thing, but it's okay.
Well, you left this blaze sitting here. This is just sitting
Blaze
here
is a good
now.
idea. Yeah. Should we do blaze? I got it.
I don't know what else. Like maybe Certus quartz? I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Like basically anything that we could possibly want to have in multiple states, right? That's the only reason why we'd do that. Like nugget, ingot, block. Perfect. So now when we pull stuff off of here, You're not going to work? You're not going to work. You know what? Forget this. Here's what's going to happen. So next step, next step before I clean off these chips. So we're still only using one channel in this room, right? And then there's a couple of things that we wanted to do. One is we want to have drawers and drives, right? So
drawers and drives.
Drawers and drives. Let's put the drives.
Oh, almost went to the nether.
We'll put drives on here. Well, here, just break an obsidian so it's quiet. So let's put drawers.
You can put them against this wall because the portals won't be here. Not the portal wall. The wall to my right.
Okay. It can't be right up against it because then it messes it up. No, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm going to put it right up against it.
Well, actually, no. I would say no.
No?
Because...
One away?
Well, yeah, you can.
Okay, one away.
Yeah,
no, one away. It's one away now. Because it's better for me if it's one away. Perfect.
Okay.
So then we need to put 10... 1, 2. Beautiful. Look at this. Drawers and drives, Porphyro. Drawers and drives. It's not getting power, so we're going to attach it here.
You should be able to attach it through the wall. It has a cable right there.
Oh, it does. It does. But I don't, because then that'll cause a wiring problem.
It's a different network. Sure.
Yeah. I want to keep each room essentially kind of contained, because then if anything ever shuts down, you're like, whoa, what happened?
Smashkeys?
What's that?
Gotcha.
Perfect.
I understand.
So here's the next thing, Porphyro. Here's the cheaty thing.
No.
No, it's a cheaty thing. Watch this. No, watch this. Watch this.
No more magic.
Get out of here. So here's the thing, Porphyro. So now we have two things here. Say we want, because we're just doing storage. So let's slap, I guess it can be over here. 1, 2. Can you get rid of all these?
That's technically the wall.
Oh, this is the wall? Okay.
Yeah, just do it one out from there.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Black hole units.
Black hole units. Well, we can use the other ones as well. But then, so what happens is, what is this? Storage bus. So we can tell it, hey, access all these things. Right? Perfect. So that's 6, 7, 8. So altogether, this should work like a dream boat. So if we look out here, it's using all 8 channels. Beautiful. But here's the thing, Porphyro. How we're already using all 8 channels. How are we going to make it? How are we going to make it less? You know? So we can do P2Ps, but I haven't learned those yet. So what are we going to do? Oh no. Well, blow your mind, Porphyro. There's a thing called a Super Soaryn cell. From Soaryn, I think it's Direwolf and Soaryn. I think that's Soaryn.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it is.
How we cheat it is we do...
I'm pretty sure you showed this.
I'm sure I did as well.
Before.
So let's get this interface. So what we want to do, I'll do it a little bit further out so you can see a little bit. So what we want to do is we want to slap an interface here. So... Okay, then we want to slap a storage bus here. Or I think it's the other way. Yeah, I think that's fine. So then...
That's not called an interface.
There.
It is.
So now... Maybe it's an interface. It might be an interface. It might be 2 interfaces. We'll find out soon enough. So then... Is it an interface?
Your little...
Well, I'm trying to figure it out. Let's figure it out. So
your little face going back and forth.
That's a black hole controller. Dang it. I got these confused. The wrong ones. Oh. Black hole time wants to come. Wash away rain. Black hole time wants to come. Actually, how we can do it. So watch this. So right now, this should only be 3. 1, 2, 3. It should only be 3. Yep, 3 channels. Perfecto. Spanish for perfect. What the heck just happened? Oh no. Porphyro.
What did you do?
The black hole unit does... Oh! So the black hole unit... The black hole...
No.
It's okay, it's okay. The black hole controller is what I want. There it is. So, by breaking this and turning it into a black hole controller and then loading it up with these... There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Happy as clams, Porphyro. So we want to lock it. Perfect. So can we see cobblestone? No. So the cobblestone we can't see. So it's working. So it's not connected. Perfect. Then we want to slap a quartz fiber here. So what a quartz fiber does is it transfers AE power, but it doesn't transfer channels. Bam. So now this stuff should all be getting power and channels. So the channels are, so we can see it better. The channel is the storage bus. So the storage bus is accessing this interface, right? And the interface is telling the storage bus what it's connected to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 things on this network. That's it.
Okay.
So now if we come back over here and we look, we type in cobblestone, 271,000. Only using one channel. So that's what a super Soaryn cell is. Okay, I'm almost done. Don't worry. Watch this. Watch me work. So now we have ME drive. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. So now it should have on this network 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it's the storage bus as well, right? 8. Perfect. But let's slap another little Soaryn cell on that bad boy. Why not? Why not? Save us some space, Porphyro. Save us some space. How am I going to get up here? It's easy. It's that easy, Porphyro. It's just that easy. So now we're only using 2 channels now out here. You see what I'm saying? So on this network, we're using 1, 2, and then this network is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could slap another storage bus on the side of this and just keep it going forever. This is already able. This is not cheaty. This is kind of what the game allows you to do. It's a sub network. It goes, well, if you only need.
Well, it's taking advantage of the rules of the system. It's kind of tricking the system.
It is. And it only really works with storage stuff. It doesn't allow you to do other things. It just goes, you're allowed to make sub networks. But this is kind of a recursive subnetwork that just keeps going, and it was kind of created by Soaryn. So that's how that works. So now we can make. Actually, I want to pull all the stuff off these drives. This is where it gets complicated. Why the subnetworks aren't the best way to do it. So you want to have
because you want the black holes to be priority.
Yeah, I want to have the black holes to be priority, so we can flip them, which isn't so big of a deal. And another thing is when it comes to having stuff come into the system and move around very fast, the subnetworks aren't the best, right?
Right.
Because it's putting a little step. So when we get a bunch of cobblestone into the system, it's going to try to drop into this network first. But the moment the storage bus goes, hey, I'm prioritizing you, and the interface says, yeah, we can probably take that. Give me a second. But still, though, it's going to look nice in here. I think I'm going to mess around a little bit, maybe tweak it a little bit. We might not do black hole units out here. Maybe we'll have them somewhere else. This will just be drawers and drives, right? Because you can't, it's not drawers and drives and black hole units. That's just dumb. Drawers and drives. Drawers and drives room, Porphyro. I'm loving our base. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So, I mean, maybe somebody can work on that. Yeah, but besides that, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Ooh.
This isn't going to anything.
Yeah, that's nothing now. So, yeah, like, I think, and now, when we look at our network, we should still be able to see the cobblestone. Yeah, see, so it's still recognizing it. But one thing I might do in the meantime is, where's our iron ore? Is it in here? A thing I might do in the meantime is process the stuff we have right now, right? And turn it into ingots and stuff, just so we have access to all of our stuff. And then next episode we'll work on more things. I think it's just going to be a cleaning episode. A cleaning episode. Sorry, my bad. What I meant was, between this episode and the next episode, I'm just going to clean up some stuff. Yeah. And then maybe work on a tiny bit of automation. Like, basically just teaching it, hey, also, you can also give me cobblestone and get stone. You could also give me, raw fish and get cooked fish, like that kind of stuff. I might do that. Mm-hmm. And the next episode we'll work on bees, maybe. Might as well. I like bees. Ooh. And then we could do, and we can also work on...
That's my excited sound. Polar bears howl too.
But we can do bees, and we can set it up, and then we'll slowly start getting honey. We need a honey room. We could make it...
Well, maybe that might be upstairs.
Or offset. Because I think we might need them in certain biomes. So maybe an ocean biome isn't the greatest for bees.
There might be a work around that.
Okay.
I just don't know how far along we have to be to get that workaround. But we'll see.
Perfect.
We'll see.
So next episode, a little bit of show and tell, and then bees. Ooh. All right. Thank you for watching. Tune in next episode when we do more stuff. Right, Porphyro?
Yeah.
Perfect. Porphyro, say goodbye to nice people.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
Goodbye, people.
Bye, people.